So I've made a good amount of videos recently on these Karen clips that I've seen pretty much all over the internet, and today I was looking for like 45 minutes straight just for pretty much anything to make a video about, and as kind of like a last resort, a last ditch effort, I went to the Twitter trending tab here, and one of the top trends on Twitter was hashtag Karen's Gone Wild. So this is probably going to be the last Karen video I make for a good minute here. I don't really want to overdo those, but one of the main clips that was trending with this hashtag Karen's Gone Wild, but one of the main videos that was trending with this hashtag Karen's Gone Wild thing was this video where there was this single guy. He was just alone on this sidewalk by himself with a Black Lives Matter sign. So here's the original tweet. As you can see by the caption here, it says shout out to this guy for somehow getting the cops called on him for his one-man protest. So like it said there in the caption, he was by himself. It was a single person, a one-man protest. All right, this was one guy with a Black Lives Matter sign. He wasn't out here like looting buildings or like throwing rocks at people like an animal. You know, it's just one guy walking down the sidewalk with a sign that says Black Lives Matter. And then in the middle of his peaceful one-man protest, here comes Karen out of nowhere. I guess she just drove by and saw his sign and just immediately, you know, got offended. She was just triggered by the sign to the limit. She just couldn't handle it to the point where she pulls over on the side of the road and calls the police. This Karen calls the police on a one-man peaceful protest for holding a sign on the sidewalk. It's wild. I mean, even if she disagrees with the statement on the sign, which I wouldn't even understand in the first place really anyway, but how are you a grown woman getting so upset by a sign that you're pulling over on the side of the road and dialing 911?
Takes is one. All it takes is one. Thank you. God bless.
All this over a fucking sign. Now there are two police officers here. Can I?
The only reason there's two is because for our safety, we don't know what's going on.
She is the one who approached me. I was standing here on the side.
Excuse me, but could you please not put that sign out because it's going to crank up the wrong people. And I don't want to be driving and have bullets shot at me because they're upset because you started it.
Okay, so let's get this one straight really quick. She's saying that because he's standing at one-man peaceful protest, because he's standing on the sidewalk next to a street holding a sign that says Black Lives Matter, apparently bullets are just going to be flying by like we're in the middle of a Call of Duty match. Just because one man is holding a sign on the street, it's just going to turn into a Call of Duty free-for-all like we're on high rise. Karen's just gonna be dodging bullets left and right like she's in the Matrix. I mean, maybe it's just me, but I don't really understand the correlation of how him holding this sign is gonna result in her having bullets fired at her like she's in armed combat, like she just spawned in the middle of Vietnam.
Let's go this dude, but unfortunately, he's allowed to stand here with a sign that says whatever he wants to say on it.
It's just upset because I don't want to get caught if they start rioting because of your sign.
I'm also upset because black and brown lives are at risk every single day in this country.
You know what,
everybody's life is at risk, so let's not.
That's right.
Well, thank you for both sides.
Right. Both sides.
And we need to appreciate everything they do. Okay.
So Black Lives fucking matter.
Wow. Okay. F word too. I mean, come on, little kids are reading that.
I'm sorry if you're a snowflake and you can't handle.
First off, I like how he insulted the Karen and the officer there and it went over both of their heads completely. He said thank you for both sidesing it and the officer just nods in agreement. Also, Karen here says, I'm just upset because I don't want to get caught in rioting because of your sign. Like I said earlier, how is one guy holding a sign gonna result in rioting? I mean, so far, all I see is one guy peacefully holding a sign on the sidewalk. I mean, the only thing here that really looks like an issue is the fact that there's a psychotic woman calling the police on this dude for literally holding a sign with words on it. I mean, really, what's the bigger issue here? The dude holding the sign or the crazy woman that's calling the police on him for literally holding a sign, saying that she's worried there's gonna be bullets shot at her because he's holding a sign on the sidewalk. Anyway, that's where I'm gonna wrap up this video. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. As always, you can follow me on Twitter at RelexYT, and other than that, I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'm out.